never give in. You're gonna win, gonna rise again. No matter what they say, no matter.
Is it true that a mysterious woman deliberately showed up at the gym just to catch Jungkook's attention? Was it a coincidence or a carefully crafted plan that no one expected? Imagine a quiet room filled with the metallic clank of weights, the rhythm of treadmills, and the focus of people working out. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. A woman positions herself in Jungkook's path, her chest thrust forward as if her own body has become the boldest weapon to demand his gaze. But did he notice? Or did he choose to ignore, keeping his world tightly sealed away from the chaos of speculations and whispers? Before we uncover the layers of this shocking scene, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss the next twist, the next revelation, or the next clue that could change the way we see this story forever. Is it true that a mysterious woman deliberately showed up at the gym just to catch Jungkook's attention? Was it a coincidence or a carefully crafted plan that no one expected? Imagine a quiet room filled with the metallic clank of weights, the rhythm of treadmills, and the focus of people working out. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. A woman positions herself in Jungkook's path, her chest thrust forward as if her own body has become the boldest weapon to demand his gaze. But did he notice? Or did he choose to ignore, keeping his world tightly sealed away from the chaos of speculations and whispers? Before we uncover the layers of this shocking scene, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss the next twist, the next revelation, or the next clue that could change the way we see this story forever. A short video clip has exploded across fan communities. Jungkook, dressed head to toe in black, his beanie pulled low, walks past the row of machines. His focus seems unshaken, his energy fixed on something invisible to everyone else. But there, just in his line of sight, sits a woman in a revealing gym outfit. Her posture is deliberate, shoulders back, chest lifted, as if every movement was calculated to test whether the global superstar's eyes would betray even the smallest flicker of attention. The question is, did they? Some say it's nothing, just a random workout position caught at the wrong time. But can it really be that simple? The human body has its own language, a language more raw and truthful than words. A raised chin, a tightened shoulder, a breath held just a second too long, all of it can reveal intent. And in this moment, her intent feels crystal clear: to be seen, to be noticed, to carve her place, even for a fleeting second, in the narrative of Jungkook, the man whose every step carries the weight of the world's gaze. Fans online are torn apart. Some call it audacity, others label it disrespect. Many, however, confess to a strange chill when watching the clip. It feels like a strategy, one wrote, like it wasn't an accident at all. Another added, everything about the way she sat screamed performance, not workout. And isn't that the heart of it? In a space where Jungkook should find privacy and focus, even the simple act of someone breathing near him becomes dissected, analyzed, and questioned. But what about Jungkook himself? That's where the story turns colder, sharper, more mysterious. The woman presents herself, her body pushed forward like a silent question. Yet Jungkook's response or lack thereof becomes the loudest statement. His head remains low, his pace steady, his focus unbroken. No stolen glance, no hint of recognition, as if he knew the trap and chose to step around it without hesitation. But is that the discipline of a global star who has learned to shut out distractions, or a shield forged from years of being hunted by these very moments? The symbolism is haunting. A woman's daring gesture, meant to lure the spotlight, contrasted with Jungkook's quiet refusal to engage. It becomes a battle of narratives, hers of attention, his of silence. Which story will history remember? The one who tried to be seen, or the one who chose not to see? And then comes the raw emotion of the fans' army to them. Jungkook is not just a singer, not just a performer, but someone they feel fiercely protective over. Watching this scene, many were angry, some jealous, and some heartbroken. It wasn't only about one woman in a gym. It was about the eternal fear that someone, someday, could break through his guarded world with nothing more than boldness and opportunity. Yet, hidden beneath the surface, lies a darker question. Was she really just an ordinary woman? Or could she have been a plant, a setup, a carefully orchestrated attempt to stir controversy and headlines? Because when it comes to Jungkook, nothing is ever small. Every frame becomes a battlefield, every gesture a headline, every silence a scream. And that's why this single moment, a woman thrusting her chest forward as Jungkook walks by, has turned into a storm of theories, emotions, and unresolved questions. Did she succeed in making herself unforgettable? Or did Jungkook's icy indifference erase her completely, leaving her gesture as nothing more than a desperate performance lost in the shadows of his greatness? One thing is certain, this story has left a trace that burns in the minds of fans, that fuels debates late into the night, that sparks fears and fantasies alike, a trace that will not fade easily, because in the world of celebrities, no moment is ever truly just a moment. Every second has meaning, every silence has weight, and every body language carries a secret. Did a woman deliberately show up at the gym to capture Jungkook's attention by thrusting her chest forward? Was it coincidence or a bold strategy? Discover the shocking truth, hidden clues, and emotional storm behind this mysterious encounter. The silence of that gym moment was louder than any words spoken. Jungkook, dressed entirely in black like a shadow gliding through the room, became the axis of attention the second he appeared. The woman who was already sitting there seemed to know that her timing was perfect, or perhaps she had planned it all along. Her posture was not the careless comfort of someone casually exercising. No, it was deliberate, almost theatrical, like she was performing for an audience of one. Shoulders rolled back, chest pushed forward, body aligned in a way that no one could ignore. But the strangest part, Jungkook walked past as though she were invisible, and that very indifference became the most electrifying part of the entire scene. Was this an accident or a game? Fans couldn't help but rewind the video again and again, searching for micro-expressions, for even the slightest flicker of Jungkook's eyes. Did he glance? Did he twitch? Did his body hesitate? Some claim they saw a momentary shift in his steps, as if he briefly registered her presence before shutting it out completely. Others argue he didn't react at all, proving once again his ability to stay grounded under immense pressure. But what if the truth lies somewhere in between, that he noticed, but deliberately chose silence? Because silence itself can be a shield stronger than any words. The emotional tension didn't stop there. Online, fans described the woman's act as both bold and desperate. Bold, because it takes courage to use one's body so openly in the presence of someone like Jungkook, knowing every camera, every phone, every whisper would multiply the gesture 1,000 times over. Desperate, because it revealed not power, but longing, a longing to be seen by a man whose eyes are some of the most sought after in the world. The irony of it all, that her effort to be noticed became globally visible, while Jungkook himself chose to erase her from his gaze. Imagine the weight of being Jungkook in that moment. For most, walking into a gym is a routine, an ordinary slice of life. For him, it's a stage, one he never asked for, where even the smallest step is dissected like scripture. The woman's chest forward gesture wasn't just about her body, it was about testing the boundaries of his privacy. Would he stumble? Would he fall into the trap of human instinct? Or would he prove, yet again, that his world operates on a different axis, one where self-control is not just expected but demanded? This raises the larger, more chilling question: how many people around him are genuine? How many are performing? In the spotlight of fame, does he ever truly see sincerity? Or is every interaction a carefully constructed act, designed to extract something from his name? The woman in the gym may be only one among countless others who've tried to cut through his armor with calculated boldness. Yet Jungkook's refusal to respond makes the moment haunting. It's as if he's built walls so high that even the most daring gestures can't reach him. And what about ARMY? Watching this unfold, many confessed to a mix of emotions: anger, jealousy, protectiveness, but also sadness. Sadness because the moment reminded them that Jungkook is constantly a target, not just of love, but of schemes. That even in the most mundane spaces, he can't escape the feeling of being watched, tested, and pursued. For some, the woman became a symbol of intrusion, of the countless invisible pressures that weigh on him daily. For others, she became a warning, proof that there will always be those who use proximity as a weapon, hoping to carve their name in his narrative. But maybe the greatest twist of all is how the scene unfolded. The woman's boldness was designed to make her unforgettable. Yet, Jungkook's icy, calculated indifference erased her in real time.